Our plant for the production of pharmaceutical powders in Kaliningrad has been working in the pharmaceutical market for more than 20 years. We use various pharmaceutical equipment that meets the requirements and standards of GMP for the production of products, unit for dehydration of aqueous solutions, and extracts in a fluidized bed apparatus, rotary tablet machines, automatic line for packaging tablets in plastic film, and foil and other high-tech machines and apparatuses. Last year our enterprise started producing vitamins in capsules. We plan to carry out the filling of white plastic bottles of 70 milliliters with capsules. This procedure required the purchase of additional equipment, an automatic machine for filling, and subsequent screwing with plastic caps. Screwing the caps is a technological process of sealing pharmaceutical products after they are placed in individual packaging. Since I have already chosen many different machines for our company, I had a little experience in the selection, and I still have contacts of some reliable equipment manufacturers. I started contacting the manufacturers by telephone, and asked whether they could produce a machine for filling bottles. My main criteria were that the machine had to have a throughput of at least 8,000 bottles per hour. It had to be self-running, have to have a membrane, welded in addition to the screw operation, and we planned to insert a silica gel sachet into each bottle. At first I contacted a company from Germany, which offered me automatic filling and screwing equipment, but they specified that the whole process of delivery, customs clearance and installation of the equipment was not included in the price. The delivery could have been delayed and I declined. Then I contacted the company from Russia. She said that they do not manufacture this type of machine, but if we can wait, they are willing to design and manufacture the machine, but it will not be until next year. I was not prepared to wait that long. I had no luck finding a manufacturer for the bottle filling machine, so I decided to take a different route and consult with professionals who work in the pharmaceutical equipment supply industry and maybe suggest another version of the machine. I searched on the internet for an intermediary from Russia because I once had a bad experience with a Chinese intermediary supplying equipment when they brought us a line for packaging powder, but there were no installation documents or technical passport. It took us a long time to set up the line. We consulted with the manufacturers on the phone, although they were reluctant to talk to us. I chose 3 vendors online. I looked at the firm's time in the pharmaceutical supply market, the company's website, and the machine's delivery terms as criteria. All the companies I called to make sure of the professionalism of their managers. A specialist from one company said to wait for 5 minutes, but she never listened to me. I didn't like such attitude to the customer. The manager of another company from Kaliningrad talked to me politely, asked questions about the necessary performance equipment, the desired production time. 3 days later I got 10 variants of different machines for filling plastic bottles from them, and an offer to make a choice by myself. I realized that they did not have a professional approach, and they would not help me in my search for equipment. A month after signing the contract, we received the machine for filling bottles. The manager provided the manufacturer's warranty, technical passport of the equipment, drawings and operation manual. We assembled the machine and trained the workers, who would be assigned to the machine in a week. The equipment was made of quality stainless steel. White plastic bottles were placed on the line in dense streams, in 2 rows, and came in for dosing by capsules. Photocells mounted on the conveyor belt detected the presence of the bottle. One stream of bottles is filled from one hopper, the second from another. The bottles go through the capping steps using rotating heads. The caps for capping are fed from the storage bin by a vertical conveyor belt. With the help of an induction machine, the membrane is welded to the neck of the plastic cap. The equipment is automated, high-tech, and the work area is covered with plastic shields. I was satisfied with the line for filling bottles offered and supplied by a specialist from Moscow. The competent advice saved me time and helped me to avoid mistakes I might have made if I had chosen the line myself. It is hard to find professionals in the equipment supply business. I am very glad that in the end, I was lucky to meet such a person.